Hello.
What's going on, everybody?
We are back again with another
Oh,
episode.
the ones and twos.
This is another episode of your boy RaGents, the Ratchet Gentleman. It's your boy here,
Ratchet
Tristan, on the mic.
Here with your boy Ratchet. Here with your boy Twan.
I see how this episode is.
Hell yeah, I'm
We
feeling
done
good.
started already.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, man, had a good week then. Everything is going well.
And that be backtrack. No, it's been good overall. Besides all this goddamn snow,
Yeah, man.
it's been a good week. You know?
Chicago trying its best to act like it's Alaska or some shit.
Nah, it's just Chicago. I believe Chicago is a woman. Chicago. I don't know if I heard that when I was younger before that Chicago is a woman. The name came from some whatever. I believe right now, during this time, is Chicago on its cycle.
Oh, yeah, every winter. Every winter.
Hey,
And
bipolar to the motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Comes
It's
and
something
goes.
we haven't even had like the bipolar winter this year. Well, at least not this month. In the last few weeks, it's been nothing but cold and snow.
Yeah. Now tomorrow's supposed to be in the negative, so I might not come up out my crib for
I
nothing.
ain't got time for this shit.
Nah, I got money to go make. I'm coming out the crib. I'm gonna go get my money, but then I'm going right back in the crib.
Yeah. So, what's some new things that's in the air right now? Before we jump into everything else, we're filming this on Saturday, the 13th of February, and today the Senate acquitted President Dumbass for inciting an insurrection.
Okay, first of all, I don't see. This is how much I hate politics and all this shit. But if they voted 57 guilty and what is it, 43 not guilty, something like that. What? I don't get that.
Yeah. So when it comes to impeachment, because it's such a grave act, it has to be 3/3 of the Senate. So it has to be more than 2/3 of the Senate. So that's 67 people have to vote to acquit. So they needed 10 more Republicans to actually, vote for it. And then the very fact that
see, y'all come up with these laws that don't make not one a bit of
that would kind of make sense. Actually, it does,
because it's rare that we even call to impeach somebody. Now, if majority of the people want his ass locked the fuck up, as it should have been, and it was in that favor, it just wasn't the right number, lock his ass up.
So I'll say this, in regards to impeachment, I think it actually is fair. Mostly because if it was such a simple majority, all you need is 51 senators, then at that point, you could do something. You could have people impeaching just for them not liking them. So because the bar is so high, it needs to be something actually impeachable. So I will say this: that man was impeached twice.
And
he got off twice. I was actually
dickhead ass.
I'm not surprised about what happened. I wasn't expecting 57.
I wasn't surprised at all. I knew they was gonna let his orangutan looking ass off.
Hey man, but that man got some troubles because I just seen a report today that DC, DC's judges, prosecutors rather, are looking in whether they can actually bring some charges up against him. Same thing in Georgia with some of the electric costs he was doing there. No girl up in New York, the AG in New York is going after his ass. So he got heat on him and his entire family. So they gonna get that man some way or another.
Man, Ivanka finna leave his ass. His daughter finna up and daughter, wife, all the ass finna ditch his ass.
They about to be like, I don't know that. I don't know that.
They don't like him anyway.
Have you ever seen like a husband and wife that like clearly like the wife just doesn't like that dude?
Yes, them. Every time that nigga go in and reach her hand, she nigga,
get off me, slap.
Just like that.
Swat that fly.
We ain't for do that shit for the TV. What you talking about?
Something else that happened. We mentioned this last episode, I believe, but the girl with the Gorilla Glue, who put Gorilla Glue in the hair.
Yeah.
She went to a black doctor in Beverly Hills, and he
did it for free.
Yeah, he did it for free. He made something that got the Gorilla Glue out of her hair. A
That man
combination.
came up with an invention right there.
Yeah, man. So shout out to that man. I don't know his name, but you know.
Yeah, I forgot the doctor's name.
But he should go down in Black History Month, and so should she for being a little stupid. But you know what?
I mean, of course, she's going to go down in the history books of candy camera idiots and all that, and ridiculous, all that shit. But him himself to come up with something on the spot like that to dissolve the hardest glue, like it's nothing. Yeah. That's just permanent, you know what I'm saying? But for him to come up with something to help her out. Shorty still got her edges, you feel me?
Yeah. Actually still have hair and stuff.
Yeah, because if you go back to last episode, I was talking about this bit. I was thinking her hair was going to be as smooth as this. I mean, god dang.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to have any type of hair left once they got done. But you know what? To God be the glory for her life, and I'm glad that she's all right. Hey man, look.
So God be the glory and bless her with some sense, you idiot. What did you? I don't know why you thought that was a good idea in the first place.
Speaking of idiots, some dumbass decided that they thought like Gorilla Glue was fake or like that the shit wasn't real, so he Gorilla Glued
a cup to his mouth.
It's just like
okay. See now, okay, you got the cases where people do monkey see, monkey do type thing.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell I don't believe this grown ass man don't know. He didn't know Gorilla Glue was real. If you've ever been to Dollar Store, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, whatever, it's Gorilla Glue, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell you can live your life and not seen Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. But you know what? I think he went to the doctor and they got it off for him, but it's just I don't understand.
I'd have left it on there. He glued his mouth together, and he was white. He ain't had shit to say no way.
No, I thought it was a black dude.
I thought it was white.
No, it's a black dude. It was a black dude.
I definitely would have left his mouth closed. Then you was fucking horrible.
Here's what I got to say. I really hope
you're not getting a GoFundMe page, so dumbass.
I really hope this doesn't turn into some fucking like
it's
challenge or trend. Like, and we are live with phones going off and everything.
That's fine. That just lets me know I gotta turn it up a little bit more.
Yeah, but I really hope this doesn't become like something trending on social media or TikToks or something like that. This is not a challenge. This is not funny. You can die.
Hey, look, let me tell you, I catch your stupid ass doing that around me. You know, all glue is flammable. Before it dry, I light that ass up. Just show you're an idiot. I hope your eyebrows disappear, your eyelashes and all that.
People are.
It is stupid.
Not smart. All right, man. But moving on.
Okay. You want to hit it with yours first, or? Because I want to say it was today. I believe it was today. I'm on the book. And a friend of mine, her name is, she wanted me to give her a shout out to my friends, my sister, Cece out in Cincinnati. She made a post that it was a question basically of why do guys, wait a minute, hold on, I'm about to say something else and I ain't right. Okay, it says, never understood why niggas treat you better when y'all not together or worried about them. Okay. So that's her topic.
I would actually kind of want to know what she means by that. So since this is kind of
and this I chose to talk about this because it is kind of firsthand for me as well. I can put myself in that category. I have had some friendships and some relationships that worked out better when we wasn't together.
When they were so tied to it.
Yeah. So this is the thing. Is multiple reasons, and we just gonna go from the obvious. His ass ain't really into you like that. You was just a fuck, and you know what I'm saying. He stayed around to solidify his place. You know what I'm saying. It's not necessarily a relationship to him. Once after all the fucking, you know what I'm saying, he dicked you down good. Now, he know you're going to stay around because he done dicked you down good. You know what I'm saying? Whether y'all in a relationship or not, you going to always remember that dick and you going to hit him up. So, that can be one reason.
That's possible. I mean, yeah, people in general, when they want something, they tend to act
Yeah,
you play the role.
Yeah, exactly. Play the role. Give you what you want, what you're looking for, until I get what I want, and eventually, that is what it is.
So the way I was understanding this question is I took it a bit of a different way. What I thought she was saying is like, why is it that when you're actually in a relationship with someone, they don't treat you like they did when they were pursuing you, when they were courting them?
No. What she asking is, okay, the chemistry, not or how you all are together in a relationship versus after. Like y'all not together no more.
Yeah, so
not necessarily in the pursuing stage. You already got this woman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all together, and things was rocky and it wasn't good, and y'all broke up. Y'all decided to be friends, or you know what I'm saying? Y'all just like to chill out and hang out. But the chemistry and everything is so much better now that you're not together. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he really wasn't into your ass, or
he could have just been playing a role, or y'all are just better as friends.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Every relationship ain't meant to, just move forward and you're supposed to grow. Some of these relationships are to teach you a lesson or two.
Yeah, I mean,
stop trying to. You can't be sitting here trying to find love in every single thing. It just don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Sound kind of bad me saying it that way, but that's just what it is.
Yeah.
Some people are coming in your life just to teach you a lesson.
Yeah, what's that Medea has said? She was like, some people treat you
like leaves and branches on the tree.
Leaves, branches, and roots.
Yeah.
So,
So, and another point for me was, Jesus, I just lost it.
Well, let me go with where I was coming from from my viewpoint. Because honestly, I used to be that way. While I was mentioning, I was very good at courting, at trying to get someone's attention. But when I got her, I was a little bit of a shitty boyfriend. I was really.
We all hit that point in some time in a relationship. We go head over heels to get this woman, you know what I'm saying? And once we got her,
you get comfortable.
We get comfortable. We get real content, and we feel like we don't have to do it as much because you're mine now.
Yeah, and see that happens a lot of times in marriages and things like that. They always tell you things start to get stale.
Yeah.
And how you keep a spice in the relationship and how you keep things going. So what I have started doing, or at least what I told myself, that if I'm actually dating someone, if I'm courting them, I'm going to treat them the same way I'm throughout our entire relationship. So once I'm actually in a relationship with somebody, I'm going to treat her just like I would when I'm dating her. I'm not going to let things get stale.
Yeah. So,
planning dates and doing spontaneous things to show her that I'm still attracted to it and I still want it, things like that. Because to me, that's what makes it happen. One of the coolest things my grandfather used to do for my grandmother, just to show her that he cared about her, he would just randomly bring her some food. He would come home, just bring food in the house. And, things like that. Or simply calling to check in. My grandfather was a pastor for 36 years, and people used to call him at all times of the night, and he would get up and go to the hospital to pray for people. He would still call and check in on and check in with my grandmother and let her know what's going on. Yeah. So
like they say, it's the little things, and I'm starting to understand that more now with as I've been dating and just reevaluating all my relationships and everything. It is necessary, the little things for women. We ain't gotta. So, okay. For me, is now I don't try to do all that extravagant shit.
Yeah.
Starting off meeting a woman, I don't want you to see the fact that I can show up with the roses and the chocolate and take you to these 5-star, 4-star restaurants and all of that. I don't want you to see that. I want you to see me first. And if you in tune with that, okay, cool. We get the dating. Then every once in a while I can hit you with that. And then I'm not finna do that shit every day. Come on, let's be realistic, sweetheart.
I feel you. In fact, the reason why I smiled while you were talking was like, oh damn, I did forget. I completely toned down my pursuits of people.
Yeah,
which is probably why the hell I'm single now.
And it's crazy for me because I was doing the shit and I wasn't even pursuing the motherfuckers. Anyway, but okay, my second thing was, you never know that person could have been going through something in their time. Me specifically, my experience was, because this was a personal thing for me. I had too much going on at that specific time. Me and this woman are real good friends now. You know what I'm saying? We dated, did our thing, and it didn't. It was too much for her, as far as it just felt like a lot of flaws. It seemed like a lot of flaws, but it wasn't. It was just, well, it was at the time. I was battling, inner things as far as myself. I was staying from place to place. I didn't have shit of my own. You know what I'm saying? No car, no crib, no. I don't think I was working at the time.
And look where you are now, player.
So, yeah, hey. So at that point in time, me being the person that I am, I didn't feel like a man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel me as a whole. So it was weighing me down. I was going through a little bit of depression. So it was just like, look, I gotta get on my shit. So I moved in with her, but that made things worse. You know what I'm saying? Now she working and taking care of me, so I left. But we were still together, but I left. Putting in hella time at work at my car. That just opened more opportunities, for more money. Then got my crib. So got my car, my crib, money flowing in. I feel like I could take over the world now. What's good, baby? But at that point in time, me leaving she didn't feel confident in the relationship because I left. So it ended our relationship. But to this day, we are the coolest friends. We 100% about anything. Who I'm talking to, I can talk to her about that. She comes to talk to me.
Y'all do have a pretty cool relationship. Even
though
me and her aren't.
And she's a dope ass person, and I always love her for that. She's a cool ass person for real. But that it was just me going through some things at that point in time, and that's another aspect or another way to look at why men the way they are during a relationship, and they just feel like they better out after the relationship is over.
Sometimes
you never know what somebody dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you can make a person better. It happens a lot.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I would hope that anybody I dated or anyone, and I hope they feel the same way, that by our interaction that we made each other better in some way. We learned from our mistakes, so that when we eventually find our persons, that we can be be correct for them.
And that goes back to the first point. Like, everybody not meant, you know what I'm saying, to be permanent in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. This is for the men too, you know what I'm saying? Even the men feel like they got it all together, and you know what I'm saying, your shit still not working. You done dated all these women and it's still not working. You still you sitting out here on my shit good. No, nigga. Common factor is you, motherfucker. Something ain't right.
Great point, because I honestly feel like both men and women, sometimes it is you.
Yeah.
You are the reason.
We just so quick to blame it on somebody else. If you done dated different types across the board, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The nerd, the jock, the scientists and all that. You done dated everybody across the board. Obviously, you cannot just keep blaming everybody because they all different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The common denominator is yourself. So therefore, you need to reevaluate yourself. Do you know yourself and what you're looking for? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure if we mentioned this on the show before, but I know we've mentioned it as we were talking about the show.
Yeah.
I really want to have an ex-girlfriend on and just kind of have a real conversation.
We mentioned that on the show.
Yeah, why things didn't work out. That would be cool. I think that would be a cool conversation.
I think it was an episode we was talking about the average girl.
Oh, average at best.
Average at best. We talked about having an ex on, and just had I specifically said I was gonna write some shit. I'm sitting behind the camera with a cue card. But you don't read what I wrote.
You know what? I don't honestly.
You can't.
Honestly, I don't really mind on that. Like,
I don't mind.
I would let them share whatever they want.
my relationship with my exes, we have that. You know what I'm saying? It's still something. Okay, in the beginning, I couldn't take criticism. Being like the person I was just talking about, being with her allowed me to take criticism, even though it's still hard sometimes because her deliverance be off. So I'd be ready. I'd be like, wait, you need to rephrase that before I need to find out if I need to jump over, come choke you or not. So, but no, the criticism. Okay, nobody. I don't. Okay, I want to put it like this, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna sit here and say that we don't really know us better than somebody that dated us. Like actually paid attention and dated us. Not for no.
That's fair, and to the extent of we don't know how we treat people until we look back and have some interest.
Exactly.
So like I've talked on the show a few times about like after dating someone or like getting to know somebody, I always look back and think, okay, from my point of view, why didn't things work and how can we fix things and like how could have things been different just from my behalf. So that's that. And thinking of you mentioned our past episode, your average at best.
Yeah.
So I just seen a video of him recently going in on this dude, and apparently he goes in on everybody, which makes me like him a little more. I still wouldn't talk to my guests like that, but if you know he is known for this.
Okay, see, now this is the thing.
Wait, dude said he was like, what do you rate yourself as? He was like, a 10. How tall are you? He was like, 5'7". How much you weigh? I think he said 300. So he was, oh, you a fat fucking huh?
Hey, but you know what? This is my thing though, and this also goes back to that episode because I said it then and I'm gonna say it now. How I feel about myself is always gonna overrule what anybody else feel, think, or what the fuck they want to share. I'm not gonna say that. I still ask to roll over, get hit by a truck. I don't care. I don't care. But to me, I'm gonna always be a 10 even a 9 or 9 going on to a 10. I'm always working on something to better myself, so therefore I always feel like I'm gonna be a 10 because I'm always striving to be the best that I can.
Yeah.
The best version of me. Now, if you don't feel that way, hey, by all means, that's your opinion. That's how you feel. I didn't care before you told me. I don't care after you told me. Hey, I ain't gonna die.
I feel you 100%. I will say this: I would never, if you got self-esteem issues, don't go on that man's show. don't ask that man.
Hey, look, you gotta learn to love yourself first. You know?
It's called self-esteem, simple bitch.
Hey, yeah, it's the esteem of self, bitch. Hey, it was that Cat Williams. Fucking that. But yeah, that's just how. That's just to answer her question. Right. So when she tunes in, CZ, when you tune in Tuesday, that's your shout out. Like it.
All right. Moving on. Actually, this topic came to me from a friend of mine, real cool chick. I'm not gonna shout out her name because not yet.
Yeah.
But her and her friends were having a conversation, and I thought it was a really cool conversation for us to have. Which is, do you think you're a good man and why? And exactly what does that like? One, I feel like after the show, I want women to drop in the comments, tell us what a good man actually looks like to you. But from our points of view, do you feel like you're a good man?
Hey, look.
And I want you to be as honest as possible.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before I answer that question, when y'all drop them comments, please. This is not the Cinderella story. This is not the Prince and the Frog. This is not Rapunzel. Bitch.
I'm gonna answer for you. No, you are not, nigga. Right there.
No. Me, personally, do I feel that I am a good man?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now tell me why. What qualities and things like that do you think you have that makes you a good man?
I'm not finna sit up here and come up with no extra shit. I'm just the everything that a woman looks for in the basics of a guy, the foundation, the provider, the protector. like I talked about a couple episodes ago, my communication, I'm working on that.
That doesn't make you a bad.
It doesn't make me a bad person, but within a relationship, it's a bad trait to have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Women love to talk all the time. We see everything is emotional, so I need to get in tune. Whenever she wants to talk about emotional shit, hey, you might not want to hear it, fellas. If you can be one of the people that, yeah, and be on point, like she asks you a question and you give the right response and your ass ain't paying attention, I envy you. I got to actually pay attention. Otherwise, what you say?
It's called active listening.
Yes, active listening.
So actually, that's actually one of the things that I think makes me a good guy in general, right?
Active listening?
I'm a great listener, and
a great listener. I was about to say active listening ain't good, man. That's bad.
No, active listening is like actually listening to someone that.
No, I'm thinking of selective.
Oh yeah,
selective.
Selective listening is. Not,
that's what I'm thinking of.
I'm an active listener. I'm a great listener. I can actually. I enjoy having in-person conversations with people, and I love digesting what people say and coming up with having a intellectual conversations about things. So,
yes.
So I think I'm a good listener. I think I have the basics as well. You know, I'm stable. I have a good job. You know, I don't have any major debts or anything like that. Credit score is A.
I don't think that having those things is just a part of life. I mean, those who don't have it, amen, and God bless you.
So, but to
just happen to be some of the people that are
digging a little deeper, right? I'm also very spiritually grounded.
Yes.
And
same here.
And I have really good morals, as in I'm not gonna smack a bitch around.
Same here.
I would never even call you a bitch. I'm just using that in general.
You know, I just say it.
I'm just saying
and as much as I
know
like I want to choke a motherfucker, I can never really bring myself to hit him. It's just not in me. You know what I'm saying? I come up in a house of women. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
2 older sisters, a younger cousin, a younger sister, and my grandmother, and me. That's it.
Yeah. So I definitely feel you. In fact, my last fight I was in, it was because some dude was assaulting a woman in the club. And I wasn't going for
it.
Yeah.
So
last thing I remember is security slamming me off of him. I was at Round Hair. I was whooping that nigga ass.
Just saying what I said kind of okay, I know it has something to do with touching bases on the last episode, and it was somebody called me and had something to say, but I know what I just said now was part of my answer to what I was going to say to them then. But yeah, go get her. Definitely a go get her. I'm out here making moves.
I feel you.
I didn't make it move.
You're ambitious.
Yes. That's shit. My biggest thing for one thing that I really love about myself is that I like to be inspirational and help people. Be that motivational push and drive for someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like I've dated a couple women that, I'm not sure if I want to get this. I want to start this, but I'm not sure what the bam. All right, so let's talk about it. Let's go through why you feeling like what's the pros and the cons, and you know what I'm saying. But right now, I just feel like the pros outweigh the cons, so I think you should go through with it. You know what I'm saying. If you need any type of support, I'm here. Whether we're friends or we're dating, I always try to be that person that you can come talk to. You know, lean shoulder if you can lean on, ear if you can talk to. You know what I'm saying. Whatever. I'm just my main reason why I feel like I'm a good dude is just a lot of women just attracted to my personality, as not on no flirting shit or no dating thing. It's just before we start dating or anything, we get too serious. We start out as friends, and they attracted to the type of person I am. I've never had a woman actually really complain about me being a bad person or anyone for the matter.
Well, I'll say this.
Not that I
just to kind of play the devil's advocate. There are millions of women who thinks that Donald Trump is a good dude. I'm just playing.
Okay, I mean, we can do the devil's advocate. Let's first of all let's do this. Donald Trump ain't me.
I know.
I ain't Donald Trump. No. I'm just saying. No, we're gonna run through it.
If you were Donald Trump, I'll be arrested right now.
I have no reason to be racist whatsoever because the man is definitely racist. I don't care what.
I'm not asking you to compare yourself to Donald Trump.
But I know. I'm just saying, like, these are people that probably clearly have mental issues. I don't see how you can sit here and say that this man is a good dude when I don't care if you're white, black, blue, orange, or any color in the Crayola box. This man is clearly for himself and himself alone.
Only.
You know what I'm saying?
Only.
So I don't. I really just everything just goes back to me always saying that people really don't know what they want until they actually sit down and evaluate who they are.
Yeah. Well, you know what, man? That's a topic for another day. Do you have a word for the people today?
Word for the day.
Before you get to that, I really want to know what women think a good man looks like. So please drop those down in our comments. Slide it in the DMs.
Text it, call me, because you ain't gonna stop doing it no way.
Now, what was you saying?
I really don't have a word.
You know what? I have one. A good word. This is just for everybody. Don't be afraid to take a risk, to take a chance, to jump out on faith and just do something, right? So many times.
That was last week's word.
No, was it?
That's what.
Yeah,
I gave that word. Give 110% in everything you do. Don't be.
That's not.
It is.
Giving 110% isn't the same as actually taking a risk. I can give max effort, but if it's max effort, if it's something safe, we're about to start arguing.
Nigga, damn.
All right, but thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment,
subscribe, share, call, text.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a pager. You can beat me.
Get a
I can fire one.
Can possibly.
You know?
Please be sure to follow us on
IG.
Yeah, it's at RaGents_pod. RaGents_pod. Other than that, yeah, we out.
Peace.